Oh, there you are. I've kind of just been waiting out here for you to pick me up. Thanks again. I mean, I know we're in a relationship, but I feel like I'm constantly asking you for help. Well, the doctor says I shouldn't be driving on this leg, and you're the only person I know to call when something like this happens. And something like this seems to happen a lot. Oh. Oh. No, it doesn't really hurt anymore. I mean, it's just a little bit of a broken leg. It's not like, um, two broken legs. Oh, I thought that would make you laugh. Oh, how did this happen? Hmm. Well, there were boxes I was carrying. Um, there was a couple of them, and I thought, I can carry a few of them. It'll be okay, and it'll save me a trip. So I picked up a lot of boxes, and then, there were stairs, and, you know, I didn't see all the stairs, and I'm just glad it was only a broken leg. It could have been worse. Well, I have to stay positive. I. I'm always in some sort of mess. Always falling or running into walls, and I guess it's just best to see the brighter side of things. I mean, you're dating me, so you must not mind that I'm such a klutz. Do you remember when we first met and I was bringing you your food, and as soon as I turned around, I hit one of those pillars? I was so embarrassed. I looked back to see if you actually saw me, and oh, you were staring. I mean, I couldn't tell if you thought it was funny or if you felt bad for me, but you made sure I was okay, and I just. Usually people laugh at me right away, but you made sure I was alright. I'm just glad that I didn't spill anything. I was actually able to bring the food to you. Oh, my boss. Oh, she would get so mad every time I dropped something. Well, not all the time. She understood, and I don't know, she would just give me a stern talking to and make sure I know what I'm doing and looking around and blah blah blah. Sorry, I'm just thinking about the past too much, I guess. Hey, do you want to be the first one to sign my cast when we get home? You can write whatever you want on it, as long as it's decent. Because I don't want to walk around and just have poopy on my cast or something. I mean, it's not as bad as the time I broke my arm. Oh, that one hurt. I mean, it was just. I fell over nothing, and. And then my arm just. Maybe it was the humiliation that made it a lot worse. Yeah, don't you remember? We were going on a walk through the park and I don't know, my legs just fumbled and I fell and my arm was not happy about that. I don't know. Um, there have been a lot of times where worse things have happened, and I guess I can be happy knowing that my leg doesn't hurt as bad as those times. Oh, do you remember when I was trying to be all sweet on Valentine's Day and I was getting one of those little lap tray things and putting your food on it and then you woke up with, yeah, the jelly went all over your face and I try to hide because how can you prove it was me if you don't see me? Yeah, I try to hide under the bed and my legs were popping out and I don't know. I was just, no, I wasn't scared or anything. I was just so embarrassed that on the day of love, I managed to drop something so early in the morning. I mean, I guess I wasn't that surprised. But every time something like that happens, you just smile and kind of laugh it off and you make sure I'm okay. You had a face full of jelly and you were checking on me to make sure that I was fine. Because you thought I fell and hurt myself and somehow rolled under the bed. And, what's the point of this? Well, I'm thinking that if I tell you enough stories, you'll forget about today and love me unconditionally and maybe get me some ice cream? I mean, I have an owie. I think a little ice cream is in order. Well, do you remember the time where we got lost? Or where I got lost and my phone was dead and I left your phone at home because I borrowed it and then you wanted to stop and ask for directions and I said, "No, I have this." And we just ended up in another state and you just kept staring at me. But in the end, we laughed it off and you started driving. Mm-hmm. I see that smile. So, are we gonna go get ice cream? How much more do you want to hear before you feel sad for me and cave in? Alright. I know I ask for ice cream a lot, but it's. I'm either getting embarrassed, or hurt, or just. Everything. So, ice cream helps. If I could control it, I would be less clumsy. I guess I'm not a very balanced person. Or the brightest. Oh, I've done some dumb things in the past. Um, we don't have to go that far though. what if I told you that I loved you? And you're the only person I can rely on. Because you're my everything, and even with all my dumbness and accident proneness and just being clumsy altogether, I'm happy that you're there for me. And I love you. More than anything. Um, so, about that ice cream, because I love you so much, and I'm in so much pain. I just... ice cream. I'll keep going until you cave in. It's not like I can go very far with this leg. So I'm gonna stay right here beside you. We'll get ice cream. We will.